All right, good morning, folks. It's July 25th, 2023, and we got a quick video today. We're going to be talking about Ripple, how much XRP they have sold in the year 2023. About just past halfway through the year. It's actually incredible to think that we're almost to August already. Post-clarity victory on July 13th, we got that order from Judge Torres on XRP not being a security in and of itself. So a lot of new people coming into the space. So I'm going to take us back to the basics on understanding the mechanism that is the XRP escrow. And I'm going to explain how much XRP has been sold by Ripple so far this year. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, please make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you appreciate what we're doing, smash that thumbs up for me. 29,249 for our Bitcoin, 1862 for Ethereum, and 70 cent XRP. 70 cent XRP looking pretty darn good post clarity. I know a lot of people are disappointed, but we'll get into it. Charts right here you go. We dropped back down here. And as I mentioned last night's update, I did take profits on my Bitcoin short, took my money and ran. This morning we are getting a little pump here. This is the 4-hour chart. So within the last couple hours here, we get a little move up to 29,300. And we'll be watching that one closely. Now, let's talk about what's taking place here in the markets. We get this prediction coming out from Fundstrat. Bitcoin could soar to 180,000 before the April 2024 halving, Fundstrat has said. So we were looking at this thing and we were mentioning how XRP's set up to be in its own reality. If we get clarity, if we get a victory, we got it. It was amazing. And we know that XRP in and of itself is not a security. That's fantastic. But we know that there's a lot of macroeconomic forces at play. There's a lot of chaos and a mess that still needs to get cleaned up in the cryptocurrency space. And so we're remaining patient with the understanding that if you look at the past Bitcoin halving cycles, you start to get that run up right before and then right after is when it really takes off for the Bitcoin halving and the price action that gets reflected. So we'll be watching that 180,000 for Bitcoin. Excuse me. Pretty incredible. And if Bitcoin does go up to 180, the altcoins that do survive, that do have clarity like XRP, are definitely going to be going on a ride with it. Now, we look at the futures interest peaking to 1.2 billion future contracts open for XRP. So we haven't seen a level like this since April 2021, when we were at that most recent high of about $2. And so a lot of trading, a lot of volume coming in for XRP, very strong. But like I said, the macroeconomic forces are at play, which is why we got brought down here recently, this just yesterday, for the overall cryptocurrency market, and XRP got taken with it as well. Sorry, first thing in the morning, we're just getting rolling, clearing out the throat. Mr. Huber shares this, though, folks. We're looking at how much Ripple has sold. 2.22 billion XRP since 2023 started. That's about 315 million per month, about 50% more than the usual 200 million in 2022. Now the crying is about to start, but I can reassure you it is not XRP tards who have bought these 2.2 billion XRP, and XRP has outperformed anyway, no matter what you feel. And so what he's talking about here is that they're not selling XRP to exchanges. It's not coming into the hands of me and you, Joe Blow, XRP investor. This is XRP that's getting sold to institutions and banks that are using XRP for on-demand liquidity, payment providers that are using XRP for on-demand liquidity. So you got to look at that. Ripple sold about 2.75 billion XRP in 2022. That's 230 million per month. 2023, it's 315 million per month. That's 37% more per month. So, you know, the Fudsters are going to run with this, and they're going to say that Ripple is dumping more XRP this year, right? Which is true so far at the current pace. Now, the trillion-dollar question is going to be, what is Ripple going to do with the escrow this month? August 1st, another billion XRP is going to get released to them. Are they going to follow along the track that they'd been at? Well, 200-300 million? Are they going to hold it? Are they going to start up programmatic sales to exchanges once again? This is the trillion-dollar question that we're going to be watching. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think that Ripple is going to pick up their sales of XRP after this ruling? Do you think that they're going to hold off? I'm very interested to watch this. And nonetheless, I wanted to break this down for new folks that are coming into the space. And even for folks like me that, You're trying to track this and watch this and understand what Ripple is doing. And to me, this is not bearish. This is not bad. This is what we want. People complain that Ripple owns too much XRP. Well, how are they supposed to get rid of it? Right? They have to sell it off. And they're also doing leasing to on-demand liquidity partners as well, basically renting out XRP as well. And that's a good option for banks or institutions that don't, they're not ready to take custody of the XRP, but they want to tap into ODL. They can just lease from Ripple. But what we want to see is Ripple selling off hundreds of millions and billions of XRP to banks or institutions that are going to immediately soak up that supply and use it for utility. So you have to understand, this is not Ripple dumping on the open market where we have to find all these buyers. The buyers are already there. So essentially, this XRP is never hitting the open market. It's going straight to a bank or institution that's going to use it for on-demand liquidity or other utilities, treasury management flows. Maybe an institution wants to tokenize some real estate or do something else in regards to XRP. So we have to understand that this is not, don't let them FUD you out. I like to cover this just so that folks understand that. And then we cut through the confusion and provide that clarity, which is the fact that Ripple's only been selling to banks or institutions for the past 2 to 3 years, basically. Since the lawsuit started, they stopped the programmatic sales and then they started selling only to banks and institutions for ODL. And that was institutions outside the United States where they had the clarity to use XRP. Now that banks and institutions have clarity to use XRP here in America, I am expecting a bank or institution in the United States to announce this year, 2023, that they have added XRP to their balance sheet and or they are using XRP ODL. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think that we get an announcement from a US bank or institution that they're using XRP or that they're holding XRP? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Wanted to get this quick update out though. Today we have more on the way. If you missed last night's market update, it was titled Monday Market Meltdown. Broke down kind of the most recent trade that I just made and where these markets are going to be heading the rest of the week. A lot of volatility expected. So stay safe out there. Stay ready. And remember, folks, that we've only had just over a week since this ruling came from the judge. It takes some time to fire up these exchanges, fire up these liquidity corridors to really get ramped up and moving. So just understand that. Remain patient. And understand that, you got hedge funds saying that we're going to 180,000 this next bull run that's going to take place next year, most likely. Bitcoin halving coming in April of 2024. There's a lot lined up with the Fed potentially looking to pivot next year. Fed pivots, that's usually when the markets will drop and bottom out, but then we recover and then we start to move up. And if they fire back up the money printers and they're trying to prime the pump for the 2024 election cycle, I could see us going into an absolute tear, an absolute melt up next year. So I'm remaining patient. XRP is in its own reality and it can move at any single point in time. We shared on the charts how during the run of 2017, we traded below a penny. We dropped down 50% before we ripped upwards of $3. And so it took 1 month from XRP to go from about 20 cents to $3. So just remember how quickly this thing can move. When we're pouting, we're crying, we're disappointed. You influencers said the XRP was going to go to double digits right after ruling. No, I didn't. I did not. No, I've always said that double digits could be easy. And I said that a ruling would start a process. We're in the middle of it, guys. I know we like to do overnight memes and decodes and riddles, but we have to understand that it takes time for these banks and institutions to start building out these liquidity flows. Automated market makers coming to the XRP ledger too by the end of the year, hopefully. It's going to be massive. Okay, so remain patient, remain focused. We can control our business. We can control our investments in understanding that we got to remain unemotional through all the ups and downs that this market's given us. We got a little bit longer to ride out, a lot of chaos to clean up, and it's okay to understand that. It's better to understand that than to just be hoping and praying and be crying that XRP hasn't gone up since we got the ruling from the judge, okay? It's only been a week. This is just getting started, and like I said, what's next for XRP, the video that I dropped on Sunday, we have to get absolutely killed. Like they have to kill us. Technically speaking, on the charts with the TA, they have to kill us sub 50 cent XRP to invalidate the move that we have begun. You have to understand the move that we've begun on the TA charts takes us to paradise. And so we have to understand that we have to get killed way below 50 cents for that to get invalidated. So hang tight. I'm just going to keep on throwing out the warning. My next buy for XRP is going to be about 50 to 55 cents. If we get back down to that range, I will have orders that will be filled. Hopefully, if the exchanges can have some liquidity for us down there. But until then, remain patient and understand the process that is underway, and that the fact that Ripple is selling more XRP this year means that they have more institutional and bank demand for XRP. So let me know in the comments how what you guys think. And on the way out, if you appreciate what we're doing, smash that thumbs up for me. I greatly appreciate all of you. God bless.